battles to see that you are keeping from me. When I pleaded for you, waiting for you here, with the scrapes on my knees. Explain your absence, explain your deafness. I need an explanation. Explain your selfishness, explain your greed.
Oh, hello Lux. How did they, sorry. How did they change it? I'm only on low level, so I haven't tried macros yet. How? They limited the software macro, like the Logitech, like the Razer Synapse, and many others. But it's not forbidden, they just limit it, so the 5 players found the new way how to be same or even more efficient. So obviously the players figure out the way, I mean the NCSoft failed and did forced the players to do something exactly opposite. I mean the result was completely opposite. So right now, I mean I can explain, but you know it's not important right now. If you want to be the most effective in the DPS in AION2, you have to use combination between software, the mouse or the keyboard software, and macro in the game, and use it at the same twice. Jesus, sorry, I am a bit exhausted after the nap. At the same time, and when you're gonna understand how macro works, it's something simple, so you don't have to bother extremely much, you know. Okay, I need couple of potential stones, so I'm gonna spam couple of the instances, since I have at this point kinda unlimited Kuna energy. The new instance, oh wait, I forgot, the new instance is giving you the weapons, so let's go new instance, but the solo mode this time. Actually I can go the normal mode, but okay, let's do first solo just to wake up a little bit. Hello Varni, sorry Vari. Can I ask how you think on Global Breeze will be pay to win or not really? I mean, it has to be the same or at least very similar to the Asia region, because it's gonna be a bit slightly different, the global release versus but slightly, like cosmetic different, let's say. And it depends, you know, this is very sensitive subject, the pay to win. And every single time before I'm talking about this, I need to add, it depends of your perspective, because different people have different opinion and different measurement in their heads. for someone, something super tiny might be pay to win, I'm not playing this game, and for other people, some balance between this and that might be still okay, and they're not gonna call the game pay to win. If you want to know my opinion, after playing, you know, all the time old Ion, like the retail and the classic, retail, then we are not even close to the pay to win in Ion 2. We definitely have pay to progress. Everything that you might get by spending your real money in, I mean, that's the thing. You can progress faster with spending real money in Ion 2. In my opinion, not even that much faster, just a couple of weeks difference, let's say. And you cannot be more powerful than other people. But at the same time, I cannot say people saying we have... no, okay, no. I'm not gonna say this. Oh wow, for 1 second I was worried there is no voice. I have no voice. Hello, Agony. I need to wake up because I had unexpected nap. And I am one of these human beings which feel as a shit after the nap. Let me change our skin. Maybe full black. Oh my goodness. Let's be it. Come on. Czyli... okay, so I have the cooldowns. What is the fastest in... wait, I need at least Bakarma grade weapons for the potential stones. I mean, I could buy them at the broker also, but... Bakarma grade. Wow. Ah, okay, right. Jesus. So even Hall of Illusion, this is so fast. This is long. Also, this is fast, but you don't have much weapons here. I'm gonna spawn very fast couple of Hall of Illusion. Coffee. Siemanko, jak tam jest hype na globalkę? Jest, no taki... Nie wiem jak to powiedzieć, już od wielu, wielu lat mam hype na nowe patche czy nowe gry. Taki zbalansowany. Nie taki, że nóżki mi latają, nie mogę usiedzieć, nie? Ale tak, jest hype. Ponoć duże zmiany się szykują. Ja nie wiem czy duże, nie wiem, znowu albo o czymś nie wiem, bo się tak wszystko szybko zmienia, albo ludzie tak inaczej oceniają. Ja wjeżdżam na Assassina, pierdolę. Coś z dźwiękiem. Coś z dźwiękiem. Już testuję. Jeden, dwa, jeden, dwa, jeden, dwa, jeden, dwa, jeden, dwa, jeden, dwa, jeden. Chyba to samo, może trochę za głośno. Gierka. echo. Wiem, czasem jak nie wyłączę jednego źródła dźwięku w OBS-ie, to mam podwójne echo. Może ci się dwie zakładki otworzyły albo coś. Szczerze mówiąc, Assassin ma tyle fajnych zalet. Chciałbym... Znaczy nie, prawie na pewno glad. Ale... No, dobry wybór, w sensie przyjemność zajebista i naprawdę balans postaci nie jest istotny, bo to się za szybko zmienia. Teraz mam ten dźwięk. Kurde, teraz nie otworzę tak szybko. Nie nagrałem tego. Czekaj, włączę nagrywanie następnego bossa. Może jakiś przestań. Ale dzięki, że mówisz, bo lubię wiedzieć takie rzeczy. Did you decide that your main 80% for the glad? Nie używam takich dźwięków, ale poczekaj, nagram bossa. Nie używam takich dźwięków, chyba że coś mi się zjebało. O, przepraszam, ja aktualizowałem Windowsa. W sensie Windowsa, system operacyjny. Może on mi coś spierdolił. Rzadko to robię. Czekałem aż naprawią te ostatnie patche w Windowsie. Długo poczekałem. Może teraz jest... Włączam nagrywanie i zobaczę. Full Ultra 4K? Nie używam 4K. Nie jestem jakimś dużym fanem, mimo że mam 302 calowy monitor. Ale mam lagi. 2.7K, ale tak, wszystko na maksa. Prawie wszystko na maksa. Już patrzę. Może nie być słychać dźwięku w tym filmie, co teraz otworzę, ale ja go słyszę. To nie u mnie. Nie, to nie u mnie. Brzmi to dokładnie tak jak... Nie słyszę nic innego, nie? Może spróbuj zresetować kompa, coś ci się uruchomiło. Może to nie... U mnie dźwięk 8D. I za głośno jest. Ale co jest za głośno? Mój dźwięk czy coś? Bo może sobie ściszyć. Ja szczerze mówiąc mam trochę zboostowane dźwięki, ale wystarczy ściszyć na streamie, nie? Albo w słuchawkach, w głośnikach, bo proporcje w dźwiękach są w miarę okej. No może była trochę za głośna. Dobra, to zmniejszę. A ustawienia graficzne, no dość wysoko. Znaczy, no prawie na maksa wszystko. Ale oczywiście jest DLSS, Balanced. Obowiązkowo jestem wielkim fanem. I również Frame Generator 2 razy. A to dlatego, że Frame Generator wygładza ruchy kamery. Tylko 2 razy. Bo, o, już mi się pojawiło... Jesus! I didn't see that before. It's 6 times right now. Bo na 2 razy wygładza ci ruch kamery, który jest dużo bardziej... Ja to lubię. Ja bardzo lubię ten efekt, że bardzo szybko... nic nie rozmazuje. Bo off rozmazuje, nawet jak masz bardzo szybkie piksele na monitorze i tak dalej, nie? No, 2 razy dużo lepiej się gra. No. I kupisz na Purple? Ja chyba też chcę, znaczy chyba, nienawidzę Steama, nie mam na swoim kompie Steama, więc pewnie na Purple. I said I'm going to spam this instance fast. Yes, you will. Okay, let's go the group one. There is higher chance for the items. How much kin I have? Not much, but... Oh wow, I have no scrolls. Okay, so I'm gonna buy. I never buy, just craft them. The problem is it's a bit time consuming. But actually, I'm so curious how's gonna be my FPS in the frame generator, but so let's see the FPS. I said 1 minute ago in my language that I'm always using frame generator 2 times. I'm not planning to use it higher, because I really love how smooth the game, smooth and sharp, more sharp at the same time is versus the off. That's why I just prefer ×2. But since we have ×6, and I didn't notice that before, let's test it. That's gonna be a joke, that's for sure. The effects. Oh no, it's not great. Oh my god. That should be illegal in AION2. Because we have so many particles, let's say, by doing everything in the game. The skills, there is shit show of the skills everywhere. And the skill animations should be reduced in AION2, by the way. This is one of the reasons why I'm using self only, even in the group. And it's still way too much. And when you have this frame generation generator higher on the high option, you can see so many artifacts. Obviously, right? And obviously in the future it's gonna be better, but right now, maybe when you play like this and you just watch the skill bar, lol. No. ×2 is max. Yesterday I had nice group for Deus. We did quite few runs. What I'm doing? 6k? 600,000? No, it's not here, but maybe this. używam Naga Trinity, ale prawie każda działa dokładnie tak samo, nie? Oh wow, this chanter. Oh, he's almost 1k. Well, maybe not almost, but 937,000 damage. DPS, sorry, DPS. Combat power. Very good geared. I have better rune. Chanter is a monster. No. The Chanter as a class, it's decent, I would say. But this guy is just extremely geared, that's it. Alone he's doing way more damage than all of us together. Where is the skill? Here. He's carrying us, so I can be in this group, basically. Ranger does good damage, very good damage. Ranger is very squishy, you need to like this kind of gameplay. Of course, the biggest benefit by being Ranger is the range, but also it's not hard to cut the range. But it's nice. It's nice class. But I decided not to play the Ranger. I wanted to a few months ago, but I'm gonna wait for the new class, aka some gunner one, not aka, like some kind of new gunner class, because especially watching new Transcendence instance, we can expect some pistol cannon class. I have decent ping. Spamming overhead slam looks so much better, even if I don't like this skill, but it's less efficient. Not much less with the high ping, but much less with the good ping. So when I'm spamming the skill 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, it's less efficient, even if it looks it's faster. Shepi! Nice to see you, Shepi. How are you doing, man? I hope you are at least decent. Thank you very much for this huge support. I shouldn't do that, sorry. I used the buffs, unfortunately. Hey mate, I hope you're feeling decent. Exactly. Hello, Leiva. With much love. Did you ever told me, Shepi, which city you are living in? Do you want to? Fuck! He pulled me at the exact time of the stupid skill. Res? Or not? Not me, but us. Maybe you are living the same country as my brother, same city as my brother, who knows? It won't change anything. You know. Magdeburg. The best town in Germany. Sorry. Come on. Magdeburg. Oh, okay. I thought it's somewhere else in the middle of the Germany, but it's not. It's not far away from me, actually. Shoop, 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 shoop. Reset? No, it's not. Sometimes he's resetting. If I have the cash, I will try to go Polish estate. We are going on vacation at the moment in Beans. It's also very pretty. Okay. Yeah, I end my holiday trip with my wife like 4 days ago. And usually we are sleeping under the wait, I'm not gonna check. I'm gonna try to remember. Jesus, such a huge German city, and I can't remember. Nuremberg. Jeez. Under the Nuremberg there is a nice hotel close to the autobahn. We are always driving to the Italy, and this year we decided to come back to the Garda Lake, but for much longer time. And you know, when you're driving like 10 hours, you want a break. That's why we're sleeping one time in Germany. too slow to spam my key with my pink. Sorry. Chill. Uno momento, amigos. Grazie. W ogóle teraz Classic Plus, Privek, wstaje za 3 dni i sporo ludzi tam idzie. Ja kiedyś grałem, dawno temu w Terę. Testowałem sobie nowy system aimingowania i tak dalej, ale nie mam, nic mnie tam nie ciągnie, nie? W ogóle nie słyszałem o tym, w ogóle ludzie używają tych rozkładanych broni w tych najwyższych tierach. No ja używam najlepszej rozciągałki w grze, która nie jest najlepszym wyborem, ale no wiesz, wyleciała, to używam. Hello Bonty, how you doing? Nice to see you. Są pewne benefity, mogę kajtować bossa w trakcie bicia, no, są, ale nie tak wysokie. Najlepiej wykrafcić sobie pomarańczowego balika. Dark Dragon broń. Nawet jeśli nie krytnie najlepsza wersja, to i tak jest lepsza. Chyba że zaproponują kiedyś, a myślę, że jest szansa, system łączenia dwuręcznych broni, tak jak był w starym AIONie, kto wie. It's been a while since I watched AION2. A while is how long? If it's longer than 1 week, then everything changed. So many things changing so often. How is AION 2 compared to AION 1? You cannot... I mean, I could try to compare, but this question by definition is wrong. You cannot compare those games. Created in completely different realities. For completely different people, players. Where can I download that DPS meter? Give me a minute, or 1 min, because I don't know how to pronounce this fucking word, and I'm going to give you the link. Why? This is so dark out behind me, jeez. Slightly better. Why the boss is on me? What's wrong with the new macro system? That's a lot to explain. It's more complicated, unnecessarily more complicated, to reduce the power of macro, and the result for the NCSoft is completely opposite. The players found even more efficient way. So you cannot limit the players. It's always a fail. A DPS meter. It's the free DPS meter, by the way, created by... I forgot his nick. Sorry about that, man. It's completely free DPS meter. Link in the chat. And maybe also at the YouTube chat. Actually, I shouldn't destroy that rings. Not it. I was worried about this. What do you mean by piano gaming versus sorry, for me it's good to see more piano gaming. But one by one? That's the description? Piano gaming? I have no more attack speed scrolls. Nice. I guess since some time. Hello Schema, a gunner goat. So yeah, I mean, AION 2 is less dependent of the player skills. By the player skills, I mean player hands. You have to play little. It's more about macros, but it's still dependent, you know. What is the most DPS class at this point? I'm not sure. I'm testing the new patches last 3-4 days. Before that I had almost 3 weeks break because of the holiday time, etc. And it's changing often. Blauer used to be great. Ranger used to be great. Assassin 2 at the PvE. Thank you, Masres. It's funny because since last, I don't know, 4 months ago, I know I am not doing a lot of these instances, but since 4 months, I have 0 orange drops. Zero orange drops. Except my greatsword, sorry, which was like 2 months ago, something like this. Except the greatsword. I mean, also there is a guarantee way how you can morph the greatsword if you are unlucky in the instances after the fail runs. After no drop runs. So it's rewarding even if you are not dropping, but this greatsword was luck without morph. You don't use the fire temple wings? How dare you? For how long you have to use? I was using pretty long time fire temple. I like the current ones. I can change. What's your general opinion about AION2? That requires no action in the game for me to answer this in more detailed way. I've played in a month on Taiwan released, but they changed a lot since then. I'm still kinda surprised that I'm glad and surprised NCSoft is changing so many things, even until today. Every week or two we have a lot of the changes, a lot. We had already countless balance changes of the classes. And today, because the main trance is today, we're gonna see that through for sure. to be inside this ring to share the damage between the players. It was just one cross. What's going on? Siema Yoshi. Jak tam klasa przyjmie ci się... Przyjemnie ci się gra. Bardzo przyjemnie. Nie bez powodu opłacam abonament od ilu? 8 miesięcy. Chociaż nie ma sensu, bo tylko testuję cały czas, ale bardzo przyjemnie. Ale po tak długim czasie nie mogę się doczekać tego uczucia, jak to będzie wyglądać. W końcu będzie dobry ping, bo generalnie mój DPS to nawet nie jest połowa z tego, co mogę wykręcić. Wczoraj byłem z takim jednym gladem, również na tej instancji, który miał wyraźnie gorszy gear ode mnie, niecałe 500 000 DPS-u i robił prawie 2 razy większy damage, tylko dlatego, że ja walę raz, dwa, trzy, raz, dwa, trzy, raz, dwa, trzy, raz, dwa, trzy. W tej kolejności, w tej szybkości. A on z dobrym pingiem, bo to wiadomo, jakiś tam natywny Azjata był, z dobrym pingiem walił raz, dwa, trzy, 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 raz, dwa, trzy. To jest przejebane, jaka to jest różnica. No ale w sumie nie dziwota, jak gram z 200, jak mam 200 ping. Więc bardzo przyjemnie. Ten znaczek pokazujący chyba plecy bossika, no ja lubię tylko plecy widzieć. Jest wbudowane w klienta i jest w ustawieniach, trzeba zmienić tę opcję, bo domyślnie nie jest włączona. Możesz sobie ustawić, żeby widzieć przód, żeby widzieć tył, albo żeby widzieć oba, przód i tył o innym kolorze. No wait there. Hello, G-Cat. How you doing? Stan. Waiting for global release, like everyone. That was close. Fohan. I don't remember like it's the long time, but nice to see you. Spoko, dzięki. Myślisz, że jesteś w stanie z grubsza określić aktualną tier... Nie jestem. Nie jestem, bo byłbym, jeszcze miesiąc temu byłem w stanie, mniej więcej, a teraz nie, bo miałem prawie 3 tygodnie przerwy i się trochę pozmieniało. Znaczy wiem, znam to ogólnie, ale w sumie nie wiem, może NCSoft coś tak bardzo zmienił przez ostatnie kilka tygodni, że rzeczywiście lipa. I moja ocena będzie. Powiem tak, nie opłaca do końca się brać Templara, tylko w sumie nic nie ma znaczenia z tej tier listy, ponieważ ten balans ciągle jest zmieniany, non-stop. Więc właśnie na przykład moja druga klasa, którą grałem, którą farmiłem, no nie wbiłem super dużo, ale tam mam, nie wiem, 4600 gear score'a i niecałe 500 000 damage'u, ale tylko 6 dni grałem tą klasą, to Assassin, to chcę powiedzieć, Assassin. Bardzo mi się podoba, jest jeszcze szybszy od Glada, bardzo to lubię. jest jeszcze przyjemniejszy. Bo generalnie nie podoba mi się system Uglada, że główny DPS opiera się na overhead slam, ten atak góra-dół. Bardzo mi się przyjemnie gra, natomiast Assassin był z jakieś 2 miesiące, 3 miesiące temu znerfiony dość mocno, szczególnie na PvP. No i generalnie nie jest to zbytnio polecana klasa, ale nie oznacza to, że w przyszłości nie będzie dobrze. Gdyby jeszcze bardziej mi się podobał od Glada, to miałbym w dupie, że jest słaby. Fuck, I couldn't even hear myself anymore. I have some weapon finally. The gloves for the brawler, sorry. 260 sacks. Of course, the pink sacks. AION2 is surprisingly playable with the high pink. I'm gonna leave the group already, that's too much. Playable, but zero competitive game with such a high pink, obviously. How's the game FPS and stuff? It's optimized or not? Very much optimized. AION2 is faster, more precise, more sharp than the old AION, with much better performance and at the same time stunning graphic. Really. But of course, when you are doing huge world bosses, like not the normal one but the Abyss one, then you might be forced to change some options. Like, actually there is one option that you need to change. Where is it? This one. Identical player appearance, so you don't see the skins of the players. It's not hiding the players, opponents, but they have just same appearance, and it's already much better. So yeah, you know, new generation of the game. I really have a very good PC, but I'm asking for you to have Shift F12 like AION2, like AION1. So the performance is one of the advantages of the AION2, and the graphic. Finally, we'll be able to do mechanics, brother. What do you mean with the good ping? Actually, let's count the DPS, because I'm struggling so much last 3 days with the new macro system, and right now the macro, I mean, we are doing slightly higher DPS. The problem is the animations are used in different order, so it looks slower. And being slower after a few months, when animation looks slower, it's a painful experience. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I can simply spam overhead slam. It looks faster, but it's lower damage, lower DPS. So that's painful. My heart is crying. But let's see, because the simply spam overhead slam supposed to have smaller gap between the macro and spam overhead slam in high ping, which I have at this point, 220. A co sądzisz o PvP w AION 2 jest spoko? Oj. Każdy musi sam ocenić, w sensie jak się to podoba. Ja naturalnie to porównuję do starego AIONa i PvP w AIONie 2 jest mniej, niestety, zależne od gracza, bardziej zależne od szybkości palców, pamięci mięśni i giru. Może inaczej, może porównam tak. Tak ogólnie mówiąc, znaczy muszę to bezpośrednio porównać do klasyka, bo to, co się przez ostatnie lata dzieje na starym retailu, to jest w ogóle jakiś żart. Natomiast gear jest tak samo istotny na podobnym poziomie jak w starym Ionie. Skill gracza jest mniej istotny, ale nie wyzerowany, jest po prostu mniej istotny. Oraz szybkość twoich reakcji i zapamiętywania niewielu kombosów, niewielu rotacji, to jest plus. Jest mniej skomplikowany zdecydowanie, bo nie masz tylu, znaczy masz dużo kombinacji, ale wszyscy używają generalnie podobnych, tych samych, więc jest mniej do zapamiętania zdecydowanie, więc jest dużo prostszy Ion 2. No i tak, mi się to podoba, w sensie ja jestem nasycony już tym 1000 skilli na skill baru i nie wiem, 25 makrosami w myszce i w klawiaturze w starym Ionie, żeby to używać i również zapamiętywać wszystkie rotacje. Już mówię to od prawie 10 lat, powtarzałem to tyle razy na streamie, że wiedza odnośnie rotacji twojego przeciwnika w starym Ionie jest kluczem do sukcesu. To jest podstawa, żeby wygrywać z ludźmi, nie? Jak wiesz, co twój przeciwnik ma, no bo w sumie to jest logiczne, nie? Natomiast, więc tak, to jest mniej istotne w nowym Ionie, jest dużo istotniejsze, żeby szybciej nacisnąć rotację. Ja lubię być szybki, więc mi to nie przeszkadza. Try to animation cancel R with judgment in Templar. What is that? Can you show me that? You mean animation cancel is the basic attack for every class, right? It cuts the animation. A są jakieś areny PvP? Jest tyle, nawet mogę się pokusić o stwierdzenie, że jest więcej PvP niż w starym Ionie, ale na pewno mogę powiedzieć, że jest tyle samo. W sensie mamy Siege, mamy Open World Abyss PvP, to jest główne źródło Abyss Pointów, mamy różne rodzaje Abyssu. Mamy Rifting, przy czym on jest znerfiony, że trzeba wejść w tryb PvP i również twój przeciwnik musi wejść, żeby go zaatakować. Mamy arenki 1 na 1, mamy arenki grupowe 3 na 3, mamy instancje, grupa na grupę. Czy coś pominąłem? Czyli jest tyle samo PvP. Zdecydowanie tyle samo. To nie jest ta kwestia, która była mówiona jeszcze rok temu, że Ion 2 będzie miał bardzo mało PvP. Jest tyle samo PvP, jest nawet większy nacisk na PvP, jest jeden problem. Nie możesz pominąć PvE. Musisz robić PvE. Tutaj nie ma wyjścia, musisz, bo są różnego rodzaju, nazwijmy to kolekcje, rzeczy, które musisz zbierać na PvE, które uniwersalnie zwiększają poziom siły twojej postaci, która przekłada się na PvP. Okay, so the DPS. First of all, let's do some basic DPS test. What, I have no scrolls? I'm gonna cry. Crafting is way too long. It should be faster.
I know I should sleep, but the voices in my head go, voices in my head go, voices in my head go. I know I should sleep, but the voices in my head go, voices in my head go, voices in my head go. I know I should sleep, but the voices in my head go.
3k, come on, I need maximum 100. Okay, actually I can buy 200.
Sleep, but the voices in my head go.
Ooh, this is much more expensive. I can craft a lot of them, but again, it's too slow to craft.
I know I should sleep, but the voices in my head go.
Oh my god. This is small joke. 5-8. Fuck it, let's buy. going to have a headache
Go,
because of you.
go, 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 go.
Ja będę pewnie znów robił kleryka, spoko wybór. Nie lubię tego gameplayu, ale spoko klasa. Czy wiesz na jakim serwerze EU będziesz? No pewnie będę na Early Access. W sensie na tym 5-dniowym wcześniejszym dostępie, który po oficjalnej premierze, po 5 dniach stanie się zwykłym serwerem, na który już wszyscy mogą dołączyć. Chociaż pewnie będzie i tak już zapełniony na maksa, więc dopiero z pewnym czasie. Po pewnym czasie. Masz pytanie, nie wiem o ile powstanie tych serwerów, bo nie pamiętam jaka jest pojemność tych serwerów. Już gdzieś to czytałem, ale z 2 tygodnie temu, że już powiedzieli nam. To pewnie stworzył kilka na początku. Od Gendora mam pozdrowienia, dziękuję. Nie ma konta, ale teraz ze mną na Discord rozmawiać. Witam Gendorka, buziaczki przesyłam w policzek i w nosek, dziękuję. Let's test first the basic. I mean, I was testing this a lot of the time. I just wanted to compare live with spamming overhead slam and without spamming overhead slam. I have to run away because of my buff. 45, let's say. It's 45, which is nice. It's okay. It was kinda odd. The synchronization was kinda odd on this dummy right now, but the result is okay. And right now I won't use... How to do it? I won't use this new macro. I'm just trying to spam overhead slam, but I think I have to use every skill manually.
2,000 years later.
No, 2000. Hello, Yevi. 1 second, Yevi. Hello, kocica. Ale te animacje są szybkie. To tylko ja uważam, że jestem zajebiście wolny. Sekundkę, Yoshimi. Yoshimi, przepraszam, ale mój attack speed nie jest dużo wolniejszy od Tanker Kinga, który gra głównie Glada. I powinienem mieć podobną szybkość do niego. Może powiesz, że to jest przejebane, tylko że również ta szybkość, którą zaraz zobaczysz, jest wyraźnie wolniejsza od Assassina, który mi się jeszcze bardziej podoba. Wait. Wrong. Wrong. Why? 5 days ago? Okay, I'm surprised I lost the stream. I hope... Oh, maybe this one. That was immediately after. So my attack speed is not much slower than Tanker King. The problem between us is the ping. I wish to be that fast, but we just need to wait a little bit for the global release.
끝나고 보지. 끝나고 1분 딱 끝나고 한번 데이터를 보죠. 1분 끝나고
Exact same combo. Witam dla casuala, co będzie 2-3 godziny grał lepszy Ranger czy Glada też mogę. Ranger czy Glad? Podobne klasy. Ranger bardzo dobry, Glad bardzo dobry. Pytanie co lubisz. Glad dużo więcej wybacza. Dużo więcej, szczególnie na PvE dużo więcej wybacza, na PvP... No, Ranger jest bardzo dobry, Glad jest również bardzo dobry, inny playstyle. Kojarzę Wojn 1 na Glada i Templara dużo trzeba było więcej grać niż jakimś Sorkiem, czy... Nie, to jest... Nie ma takich różnic w dwójce. Nie ma. Jeśli chodzi o klasy. Next week we will get combat changes. Next week, do you mean today, after today's stream? Yevi? Because I said stream, mainstream, main trance, jeez, because we're going to have main trance in 1 hour, right? Okay, 45. $43 million instead of 45, so slightly less. Lower ping you have, bigger difference you have. That's why the difference is pretty low, because I have high ping. But right now I can also test the PvP version of the... No, actually no. Oh wait, I have too many cooldowns. Not this one.
I put this pen down, I wrote to you. You got me dancing. Your mama too. What's up, nigga?
This is every time when you watch some Asian Glad at the stream, doesn't matter which one, everyone is using this at the PvP 90% of the times, even when Glads are doing 1v1. They doing... wait, this is a macro? Actually, I'm not sure if I saved this. Yeah, this. This is it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Basic attacks all the time. But of course, it's much faster. It's like... So it's worth it to use the macro, unfortunately, and it's slower. Looks slower. Hello, Morphemus. Since the global release is close, what's your honest opinion for AION2? There is too many ways, too many things to talk about. Can you shorten this question a little bit? Transcendence, I guess.
Are we dreaming?
I'm not fully know the mechanics, skills of the bosses, but it's okay. Are you trying to use mouse macro instead of in-game macro? You have to use both at the same time. It's the most effective way to use both. The software macro, your mouse or keyboard macro, and at the same time in-game macro. But actually you could do this. You will be less efficient, but not extremely less efficient if you won't use in-game macro. but when you're going to activate some buff, for example, like 1 second, 2 seconds later, it's already gives you slightly lower result of the DPS overall, right? So it's something like this. It is close to Ion 1. Do you mean overall game? I never gonna compare, because it's the worst thing to compare Ion 1 to Ion 2. Like I said today already and before many times, those games has been created in completely different times, completely different realities, by completely different people, for completely different gamers, players. Those games are completely different. There is a lot of the similarities between the game, but not the mechanics. Only the skins, sounds, maps, yeah, things like this. I spend more than 5k hours in Ion 1, but people complain. I wish to know how I spent, but it's impossible to count this anyhow. But people complain that Ion 2 is too pay to win. Okay, so I said already. Thanks for follow. PC names same as well. You see, this is enough reason to follow me, to say this. I agree. Names. There is many similarities in the names. Like, for example, Cowred Scroll. Speed Scroll. Who could guess? But the Cowred Scroll. Yeah, there is many titles. You said, I also said this like 1 hour ago on the stream, the pay to win. The pay to win definition is very wide. In different eyes, it's might means completely something different. So that's the first thing which is crucial to say every time when anyone is talking about the pay to win. So someone might consider pay to win, a game as a pay to win, when anything is able to buy with the real money, like even a tiny thing, and that's all right, because we all have different definition. If you want to know my opinion, Ion 2, compare this to other games, but mostly Ion 1, last many years, since the beginning of 2008 and 9, as I can compare directly. Ion 2, in my eyes, is no pay to win, completely no pay to win. Pay to progress, that's true, because you can progress your character faster, not even much faster, to be honest. You can get couple of weeks advantage, let's say, maximum. It's not because but maybe my definition of the pay to win is a little too. You know, I used to play for how many? 14 years, 15 years the retail. So what is the more pay to win game in the MMO market than Ion Retail? I cannot think about any, actually. When you have the gamble boxes that you need to buy 1,000 of euro 1 or 2 or 3 euro gamble boxes with 0.001% chance to get something extremely enchanted. So no pay to win in my opinion, but I'm gonna respect and understand the opinion of others, which they're gonna say it is the pay to win because you can buy the Kina with the Kuna. It's extremely easy to get a lot of the Kina in Ion 2, but even if there is an option to buy to exchange actually Kina with Kuna, then someone might call this game pay to win. It's alright. I mean, but the conclusion is, if you will get the benefits, much bigger benefits, or actually not much again, if you have any benefits by spending, no, benefits, the wrong word. The question is if you might be stronger than anyone in the game by spending your real money. The simple question is no, because someone who is not spending real money but spending the time, which is the other currency, actually the most important currency, your time, when someone is spending a lot of the time, after, let's say, approx few weeks later, will be at the same position as you. But again, the time is, so you know. Transcendence. There is not many people doing the transcendence right now. because it's pretty late at the Taiwan, I believe. Yeah, it's very late at the Taiwan. I just listen 1 hour now without follow. Already with. Much appreciated. Thank you, bro. I really appreciate your honest opinion. My perspective, actually. Honest perspective. I follow since I was playing AION many years ago. Yeah, I know. Actually, you can check by clicking your nick. It's since 2021, but you could October 17, 2021, but you could refollow, right? It's possible to reset this like that. It's still +6. Let's try. I have one try. 3 millions. It's kind of expensive. This is the newest gear part, which was introduced like 1 month ago. Pendant. I really don't like how fast. I mean, okay, there is not much content in the game, so maybe it's... But I don't like how fast, how often NCSoft last 8 months is introducing new gear in the game. It's 33%. Nope. Failed. We cannot find the group members. Oh, someone just joined. Oh, let's go. And right now let's try to think about the boss mechanics. Okay, more or less. I remember. Ah, sorry. For now, I'm going to choose the Glad for 80%. I mean. I don't remember this boss. It's not even I don't remember, I don't know the skills. Poison. I should jump. I think I should jump here. I am player, this player or this player, I don't know. Okay, I'm definitely this player. very good geared people in the group. I should jump with Mlamber, right? What the heck? Oh, I had very bad timing. It doesn't matter like this. It doesn't matter. Nice. In or out? In or out? It's in. Because it's two versions of this skill, right? Two versions. Oh, I need to use this item, right? Right. I have zero practice. I need to petrify myself, right? Not to die. My damage doesn't exist in this group. DPS by two people. Again, or you leave. I would like to practice this a little bit. Okay, they leave. Actually, not all of them.
Pictures of you without me. Tears right now, it's time to leave. Won't let you take all the blame. There's nothing to fix if we stay. Pictures of you without me. Tears right.
Arcana.
Won't let you take all the blame. There's nothing.
I'm not enemy of the Arcana system, Arcana cards. I'm just enemy how they are designed. If you want to perfect them, it's an endless farm. Endless. Simply endless farm. But also if you are not hardcore, you can do this pretty fast. That's weapon damage tolerance right now with Titanium. Also this is shit that there is they are separate stats. It's a PvP critical hit and PvE critical hit. It's a fucking joke if you ask me. shitty cards. It's more shitty and shitty. I mean the cards. The basic cards that boosting our skills, it's fine. It's direct. Less RNG. But this card, wait, which was the newest? Second newest card, this, and the newest are this. It's more RNG and more RNG and more RNG. Here we have multiplier. Ah, fuck, okay, and I don't want to start talking about the Arcana card system, because this system could be okay, but it's endless fun. Thank you, Xenomorph. That's you, Xenomorph? I mean, how to say which you? Nice to see you. Yes? You don't know which one I mean. So you're lying. Thank you for follow. Wait, I need this time. I need to think a bit more because I have zero practice right here. Oh, we're supposed to jump or not? I don't know. Why I have the aggro? Nice. The alien, the cleric, not the Vexi. Flying class. Thank you for follow once again. The skill activation for second jump, it's a joke, but it's because of the peak, so it's all fun. Bloody power, what do you mean? Okay, the jump skill. I have to jump on the wind stream when I have the... But not outside the arena, you fuck. No. No, it's not here. Okay, fuck it. I need to understand this mechanic. I think I'm just missing the timing because I watched one movie a few days ago and I think I remember right. Late. Yeah, there's many AoEs, which also sucking HP, so you are kinda tanky. Ouch. Okay. I missed something. Obviously. In or out? It's out. It's now petrified. It's only for 2 seconds, right? And I still died. Timing or ping? I don't know. I don't have the order of the skills in my head. Okay, I have no knowledge about this skill. Okay, one more. Or not. The green one I have to stack. I mean this super fast blow up. This super fast explosion. The red explosion. Raise your voice. Oh, sorry. Raise my voice volume. It's so high actually. Maybe I'm... It should be high, but maybe the game volume is... Sorry. Yes, the boss sent 3 types of missiles, green, red and yellow. Okay, I know nothing about this mechanic. Then, thank you for telling me. I can die, I mean my group know what to do, so... We have so many self-res stones, so... we can die. Okay. I won't remember it, but thank you for explaining me that. Actually, right now I am most curious about the jump in the second boss, when you have the number. Woo! 1 second before I knew it's gonna be close because okay, this right now the jump. I'm having the number every time. I need to select the different wings, different cases. I have to. That's it? No. I killed everyone. It's actually hilarious. I don't know this mechanic at all. But, you know, it's the new instance for me, so it's fun to figure this out. Sorry guys, by the way, in the group. My intention are different. First one. I killed. Oh fuck! I don't have the number. I need to jump now or what? No, okay. It was just a laser. When you don't have the number, it's super easy. Come on. The red skills I am played. I'm gonna survive. Right now this green and red, but I think I won't do it anyway. So fast. When my good is slashing. 1x is okay. In or out, right? It's out, so solo. He died by himself and now being petrified. Ah, good timing this time. But I'm gonna die anyway in this color boom. So what now? It's fine, they survived. Everything is calculated. Petrified. Even if it's less efficient, I like to spam overhead slam. least looks faster. Oh, there was okay. There was a space between. What's my ping? You can see my ping right here all the time. What happened with half of circle around the boss? It's an option which you can change in the options, like if you want to see the back of your opponent, front of your opponent, or both. I like to see only back, because then I know also where is the front. It's right here. Not sure where was it. Wait, sorry, I don't remember at all. Combat here. Yeah. Display blocks orientation indicator. Back, all, off, front. It depends, because, you know, for the assassin it's super important, right? I mean, for all of the classes you... Okay. They left, so it's done. For all the classes it's important. Because from behind you have behind stats, like behind attack, front attack, back attack, and this is one of the things which should definitely be changed. The NCSoft few months ago said they're going to reduce the amount of stats we have in the game, but they did, but just a little. And back, front damage, PvP crit, PvE crit, it should be more universal, the stats. So you see, from behind usually you have higher attack. I could be at the front of the boss with some different wings, let's say those wings giving me the front attack damage multiplier, and the multipliers are the most important stats in the game. The thing is, I don't want to, because I am not boosting this glad much, and I'm not very tanky. I can die when I am too long at the front of the boss. So, you know, it's I mean, I'm using the universal PvE wings, of course, the Dramata, which are damage boost and PvE damage boost. Doesn't matter of the orientation in this case. Hello, Aren. Okay, let's see if I'm gonna be more lucky. Why? What is my biggest accusation, which doesn't matter because I'm just a simple player, about the Arcana system? My biggest accusation is simple. Like, when they introduced us new cards, the new cards have effects by using 2 or 4 of them. New effects, actually, I should say, to use 2 or 4 of them. And the problem is, you cannot, I mean, from my perspective, because if you are an amazing, super hardcore or something player that you spend a lot of the time, it's fine for you and you like to do this. But when they introduce 2 new cards with new effects, with 2 or 4 cards, then you are forced, kinda forced, to replace at least 2 older cards for the new effect. So you need to farm and also the stats in the cards are RNG as fuck. Sometimes you have to farm this for weeks and weeks and weeks to have the perfect stats, and actually most of the people simply not doing this, just the first decent card and the enchanting. For example, this is the new, I mean, okay, actually this is not the only news. It's hard to explain actually, especially with my English level, but I really hate that fact. You have to replace, you are kind of forced to replace at least 2 older cards, and you invested already quite a bit of the effort to get decent older cards, which you are forced to replace. You know what I mean. Wytłumaczysz to po polsku, jak to działa? Okay, right now in Polish, I'm sorry about that. Jak to działa, ale w ogóle jak działa system Arcana? Jest no, jest to prosty system, niekoniecznie nie jestem pewny, czy będę mógł to w prosty sposób wytłumaczyć. Progression hardcore then. I mean, the Arcana system is simple, extremely simple. Two bad things about this is like those skills, for example, in this individual card are RNG, and you want to have the perfect one, of course, right? In this case, this card giving you the stats. You want to have as much multipliers as possible, right? So also sometimes, right now, I farmed quite a bit of this card, this key, and the maximum amount of the multipliers in one card I could get is 3. And only attack bonus is the guarantee stat, so the maximum amount is the 4 of the multiplier. So it's not the perfect card, that's what I'm trying to say. And imagine a situation when NCSoft is introducing new effect, and some of those cards has to be replaced, like, you know, from the... It's annoying. Tak, no te skille i jak to działa. Dobra, więc generalnie Arcana System to jest... Arcana jest połączone bezpośrednio z Transcendence, ponieważ te instancje tutaj dają karty. Dają też inne nagrody, ale głównie dają karty. Tutaj są te nagrody pozostałe i są również karty. Więc generalnie to Transcendence to są instancje tylko do farmienia tych kart. Te karty również można skrafcić poprzez... No, można również skrafcić. Więc można mieć dodatkowe szanse. Można również skrafcić w ten sposób, że dodajesz skille, które chcesz mieć na 100%, ale wtedy to się staje droższe i droższe, jak chcesz mieć perfekcyjne. Natomiast te najnowsze karty nie dają ci możliwości wybrania wszystkich skilli, czyli zawsze pozostaje aspekt RNG. I to tyle, jeśli chodzi o craft. A jak to ogólnie działa? To działa tak, że te instancje, jest ich ile? 4, tak? Nie, więcej już. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bo ta jest sprzed 3 tygodni, ta jest sprzed tygodnia instancja. I te instancje dają różne karty, są różne rodzaje kart. No, czyli generalnie bardzo proste. Jest tam 6 instancji, każda z instancji daje po 2 karty. Jest 12. 1, 2, 3, 4... Nie, jest więcej, ale dobra. Nie, chwilę. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 jest. Dobra, nieważne. Myślałem, że to się będzie ładnie łączyć, ale nie. Dobra, czyli jest 6 instancji, każda daje tam różne karty i te karty na przykład dają skille. To nieważne w sumie, co one dają, natomiast może jak to w prosty sposób wytłumaczyć, żeby tego nie skomplikować jakoś. Abstrahując od różnych statystyk w kartach, tych statystyk, one zwiększają generalnie bardzo siłę postaci. Maksymalnie można je wyenchantować do +5 i to jest generalnie proste. Chociaż również to jest, tutaj wchodzi również aspekt RNG, którego bardzo nie lubię, czyli na przykład ten skill, który został w tej karcie, Chalice, wyenchantowany Sword Aura Rampage, ja go w ogóle nie potrzebuję. Może nie w ogóle, ale nie potrzebuję. A akurat dostałem takie RNG, że mi wszedł na +3. W innym wypadku mogę wyenchantować Overhead Slam, który by mi wszedł na +3 albo nawet +4, który bardzo potrzebuję akurat. Czyli to jest jeden z wielu aspektów RNG. I jak one działają? Znaczy generalnie, i to jest tyle, tak działa system, po prostu robi się instancje, zbiera się karty, fajnie wylosować karty, wydropić karty, które mają najlepszy zestaw skilli albo statystyk w środku. A jak się je enchantuje? Również w bardzo prosty sposób, innymi kartami. I to jest generalnie proste, po prostu enchantujesz innymi kartami. Ale do tego wchodzi jeszcze jeden aspekt. Efekty, jak to powiedzieć, w prosty sposób, bo to się wyda skomplikowane, to jest proste. Efekty kombinacji kart, w zależności każdy zestaw kart ma 2 efekty, jeśli używasz 2 albo 4 karty. Jak używam 2 karty rodzaju Primar Vigor, to dostanę ten efekt. Jak używam 4 karty Primar Vigor, to dostanę ten efekt. I w przypadku tego efektu jest taki efekt, i taki efekt, i taki efekt. I generalnie to działa tak, że każda nowa karta z każdej instancji, mimo że ma inne skille w środku, może być innym rodzajem. Może być wigor, może być tym, może być tym. I ty sam wybierasz przez... Boże, jak to w prosty sposób wytłumaczyć? Na pewno ktoś mnie teraz słucha i powie, co ten debil tłumaczy. Tutaj używam wigora, ale mógłbym ją zamienić. Akurat to jest też najlepszym przykładem będzie ta karta chyba. To jest najnowsza karta DICE, która daje mi te statystyki. Używam ją przez Smite'a, którego akurat nie udało mi się wyenchantować na plus 2 jeszcze w ogóle. Ale mógłbym tą kartę Dice of coś, nie wymówię tego, mógłbym ją zamienić na Dice of Punishment i wtedy już mam inną opcję, inny efekt. Albo mógłbym na defensywną kartę zamienić również Dice na Protection i wtedy dostanę ten efekt, jeśli używam dwóch kart Protection. Czyli ten efekt zależy od typu karty w konfiguracji 2 albo 4, które używasz. Kurde, to jest jedna z najtrudniejszych rzeczy, która jest do wytłumaczenia, ale bardzo prosta do zrozumienia po kilku dniach. Więc generalnie teraz wyobraź sobie, że tutaj mam efekt 4 kart, tutaj mam efekt z 4 kart, bo to jest 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 i tutaj jest 1, 2, 3, 4. Mimo że one mają inne kolorki, to mają powiedzmy tą samą nazwę. Znaczy, to są, dobra, powiedzmy te ciemne, bo to chyba tak tutaj wygląda, bo nawet wizualnie one są podobne. Ta jest ciemna, ta jest ciemna, ta jest ciemna, ta jest ciemna, czyli to są powiedzmy tego samego rodzaju karty i dostaję efekt z 4 kart. Siema, Erazor, spadaj na drzewo, witam cię serdecznie. A to jest 1, 2, 3, 4 jasne karty i one również są z tego samego rodzaju i dają mi efekt 4. Ten efekt 4 i ten efekt 4, a te używam 2, bo są tylko miejsca na 2 najnowsze karty i tutaj dostanę tylko efekt za 2 karty, którego nie widać zresztą. Tutaj jest. I teraz wyobraź sobie, że gdy dostaliśmy tydzień temu te 2 karty, to te 2 karty dostały nowy efekt, który wydaje się fajny, chciałbym mieć efekt 4. No właśnie, jakbym chciał mieć efekt 4, a są 2 nowe karty, to oznacza, że muszę jakieś inne pozostałe 2 wymienić, stracić inny efekt 4 kart, dodatkowo znaleźć dobrą kombinację skilli albo statystyk w tych kartach, które poprzednie muszę wymienić, wyenchantować je również w aspekcie RNG, bo nie wiadomo, czy wyenchantują się te najlepsze, więc jakby ktoś chciał wymaksować system kart Arkana, to jest praca na pełen etat, 24/7, przez kilka miesięcy. I to jest generalnie tak bardzo wyraźny, jak to powiedzieć, taki dysonans w stosunku do innych systemów w Ionie 2. Ten jeden system jest tak wyraźnie zjebany. To jest najbardziej zjebany system w grze. I moim zdaniem znaczy, to jest bardzo istotny system, bo również dostaje się te statystyki, ale one są gwarantowane, więc nawet o nich nie mówię. No, niepotrzebnie skomplikowany, ale na 2 aspektach. Dlaczego? A, dobra. Witam serdecznie, Razorka, witam, to mi się podoba, witam. Jaki ten nowy system makro mogli to w ogóle wszystko wyjebać? Nie jestem fanem. System makro mógłby zostać, tylko niepotrzebnie komplikują prostą rzecz, żeby znerfić system makro, a jednocześnie efekt jest taki, że komplikują go jeszcze bardziej, bo gracze już znaleźli nowy sposób, bardziej skomplikowany, tak samo albo jeszcze bardziej efektywny w DPS-ie. Jaki? No, generalnie no. Myślę, że Arkana prędzej czy później powinien być poprawiony, bo to jest... Chociaż, znowu, jak ktoś gra aktywnie, nawet niedużo, ale aktywnie, to nie ma aż tak dużo rzeczy do wymaksowania w grze. Może Arkana właśnie jest potrzebny. Ja zapomniałem o systemie Arkana na dobre, nie wiem, 3 albo 4 miesiące zapomniałem. I dopiero 3 tygodnie temu dodali nową instancję i tydzień temu znowu nową. Z 2, a później znowu 2 kartami. A tak to zapomniałem w ogóle o tym systemie i było fajnie. I hop do przodu, nie? Teraz kombinacje alpejskie, mówisz bez przesady. What's up? Hello Future. I'm doing good. Hope you are doing too. A jeśli chodzi o system makr, to wcześniej było tak, że mogłeś sobie ustawić w Synapsie albo tam w innym Logitechu Hub i tak dalej spamowanie skilli w odpowiedniej kolejności i było super. Alternatywą, ale mniej efektywną z niskim pingiem było ustawić sobie makro tylko w grze ze spamem jednego przycisku, przepraszam, ze spamem jednego przycisku w Synapsie czy gdzieś i było super. A teraz to wygląda tak, że trzeba używać jednocześnie programu od klawiatury albo myszki i spamu przynajmniej 2 przycisków na klawiaturze i jednocześnie używać makra w grze. I właściwie to jest tylko tak proste. Tylko sama idea, że NCSoft chciał... To jest takie naiwne, to jest tak immature, jak przetłumaczyć immature? Ale wiecie, o co mi chodzi. To jest takie naiwne, że... I amatorskie w sumie, to chciałem powiedzieć chyba. Ze strony NCSoftu, czyli takiej doświadczonej firmy, że będą w stanie kontrolować graczy. W sensie, można oczywiście zrobić to jak wiele, może niewiele, z Gameforge'em na czele firm, które zwyczajnie zakazują używania software'u od klawiatury albo myszki. NCSoft nie ma takiego prawa. Nie ma najmniejszego prawa tego zakazywać z jednego prostego powodu. Jest oficjalnym partnerem w Korei Razera. Jest oficjalnym partnerem. Oficjalnie wspiera, mają mnóstwo reklam razem, AION i inne NC-softowe gry razem ze sprzętem Razera i nie mogą tego zakazać. Nice to see you, Jura. Nie mogą tego zakazać. W związku z tym, jakie to jest naiwne, że będą starać się zniwelować istotność software'u od myszki albo klawiatury poprzez mechanikę w grze, a dosłownie pół godziny po Maytransie, który to nerfi, ludzie już wynaleźli nowy, bardziej niestety skomplikowany i nawet trochę bardziej efektywny sposób na zadawanie damage'u. To jest bez sensu, po co walczyć? Po co walczyć? No, głupie, idiotyczne, głupie, takie naiwne. W sensie nie przeszkadzają mi makra, bo generalnie nie mogę powiedzieć, że tęsknię za czasami, w których miało się po 40 skilli na skill baru i do tego 20 albo więcej makr i wszystko manualnie trzeba było przeklikiwać. Tutaj jest tak generalnie, że używasz makro, które używa ci skilli w odpowiedniej kolejności, ale na PvP to też tak nie działa, bo musisz reagować. Ale jest to bardziej automatyczna gra na PvP, bardziej zależna od szybkości, a mi się to podoba akurat, no ale nie wszystkim musi. Ja jestem ciekawy, jaki build dostaniemy. Build? W jakimś... Aha, w sensie ten wcześniejszy czy późniejszy? Wydaje mi się, że późniejszy jest większa szansa, ale nie ma to też znaczenia, bo prędzej czy później będzie taki sam, a nie ma to też znaczenia, bo efektywność jest podobna używania skilli, więc... Jura, by the way, I tried for like 3 more hours after the stream to to detect my devices in Synapse Free. I failed, even after using the official Razer software to delete all of the data of previous hardware from the PC. They have some tool to delete all of it, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I am exact same effective with Synapse 4 as Synapse 3, and I couldn't understand why, but the friend with nick Dathill realized, he told me, and that's true, that I was missing one option. This is kind of interesting how it works in AION2. I was using this option, use basic attack repeatedly. You understand? And if you are using this in AION1 control mode, your attacks won't be synchronized. Right now it works perfectly fine, and it works as fast as possible with my ping. So at least this is fine. That's what I'm trying to say, it's fine. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Unfortunately, the new macro system looks slower even if it's faster, so it's painful, but it's synchronized perfectly. V3 is dead. Muni tried to end V3 is dead, okay? But the new mouse Corsair Scimitar Elite, how it looks? Can you? I need to see. I was using the. I'm not sure which version of the Scimitar I was testing this, but you know it, and I couldn't force myself. I mean, I can change my mouse, my keyboard, but not the mouse. Yeah, for the first look. Why this is so cheap? This is the new version? I mean, this is the normal price, but... Ah, this is the Corsair site, okay. Wait, let's open this one. She's so bright. That's the most similar mouse to the Razer Naga. Even if this side panel can be adjusted, right? Like this. No, or like this. I don't remember anymore. I think like this, sorry. I think like this, but it's completely different movement, muscle memory in my thumb. Completely different. I cannot force myself. But you know, I mean, I can change my keyboard and that's enough. That's enough. That's completely enough because the keyboard is way more similar. I need MMO edit. What do you mean MMO edit in the software? Okay, guys, I think I did everything. Oh wait, the cards. Maybe I'm gonna be more lucky. This is which one I need? Which version of the card I need? Right now I'm using weapon damage tolerance, which is obviously the defense. And if I could use 4 cards, I would have +5 critical damage tolerance and PvP 1. So actually, I don't need to use it. That was just. I mean, this is not the best effect for me at this point, but I had better stats in those cards, so I'm using this. This is the punishment, but I'm using already 4 of them. And the protection also. Weapon damage boost. So that's the problem with the fucking NCSoft. Right now, I would be forced to replace 4 of the cards to have +5 weapon damage boost and also some protective shield. 10,000 or which? 10,000. For 5 seconds when HP is below 30% or less. Okay. Let's see the stats. Corsair MMO Scimitar Elite, Corsair Scimitar Elite. Not the same. The MMO. You need MMO edit. What's the MMO? What's the difference? MMO Elite and Scimitar. This is just simple Scimitar, not MMO. MMO version. My Faker V3 Pro Edition, hard to swap that mouse. It's also for me hard to swap the... it's not hard, it's impossible for me to swap my Razer Naga Trinity. Obviously. I'm using also the different side panels in the Trinity. This is the 12 buttons. This is my third 12 buttons side panel because that was a problem in the past. That's why I like Trinity so much, that I can simply unplug the side panels. It's great. Trinity is not anymore in the market, obviously, because it was too good for the players. But the size of this mouse is perfect for my hand, and I tried. Like, it was already like 2 years ago, 1.5, 2 years ago, but I tried most 12 buttons MMO mouses in the market, because you can order them in the Poland and use them for quite few days before you send them back, and I couldn't force myself completely. I was failing everything for at least a week, everything. MMO Scimitar. This is the MMO scheme. This is the Scimitar version. What's the difference? I was using also the Scimitar, like I said. Just buy today V2 Pro. I mean, it's alright with my mouse. I mean, the hardware speaking, this mouse is the best Naga I bought, and I had many of them. I am using Razer Naga since 2012, since probably that was the first version of the Naga, and I was using many other versions of it, many newer versions, and I was replacing on the guarantee countless number of them. This is the first mouse which I'm using already 2 years, more actually, almost 3 years. I'm using this Razer Naga Trinity without the guarantee, so I never had to bother about that, but only because I bought two more side panels in the AliExpress. Only because previous two panels, they simply stopped working. Some of the buttons stopped working, right? Oh, that's why I love the Trinity. So it's all fine. The biggest problem about the Razer is the software. This is the most 1,000 times most shitty software in the keyboard mouse industry. Simple as that. I can't tell you how many different bugs and problems I had with this Razer shit Synapse. Jesus, don't ever buy Razer. Period. Don't buy it. At this point, I think the Corsair looks as the most pro. What is this? Just two mouses? No, Can I see all of the mouses? Wait 1 second. Side panel close to finger, like on Razer, have zero issue for using. I mean, this is just depends what you used to it, right? Right, something like this, because that's why. I mean, my muscle memory since 2012, when the Razer Naga is almost identical since then, my muscle memory is so stiff, you know, and it's hard to change it. But okay, it's okay. I'm not complaining. Actually, in the past, I used to complain about the hardware because I had to send so many Nagas back on the guarantee to replace them because something was not right. At this point, it's okay, but it's just a Trinity, like I said. But the biggest problem is the Razer, because how often this program is logging me out. Since today, I have completely new PC. Maybe you remember in the past, in the last many years, when I had problems with the Synapse even 3. Right now, I have 2 bugs. I have completely fresh PC, everything new since March. My PC is completely new, and I have just the same bugs. At this point, 2 types of bugs. In random moments, Synapse is logging me out, and my macros stopped working in the middle of the instance. I just have when I play in the middle of the gameplay, my Synapse windows just pop up, and say, just log in, and say login. You know, I need to put mail and the password. And the second problem is I don't know also the reason, and it's just the same after I replaced my PC. When my mouse DPI in random moments, also in the middle of the instance, is boosted 1000%. So instead of something like this, when it's like 10,000 DPI. Instead of normal movement, 1 centimeter on my mouse pad, it's something like this. And this is pissing me off. This software is shitty as so much. Jeez, sorry. You forced me to complain. I'm complaining too much on the streams. Can I see the differences between the Scimitar MMO Scimitar and this is the normal Scimitar, right? Just the color? Because also the way the side panel can move looks just the same. But I was using already Scimitar. I was testing different position of the side panel. It was very off, but it's okay. It's okay. Thank you. I mean, if simply Razer would shut off as a company and they would not support the program, the drivers anymore and the hardware anymore, I would be forced to choose other company, but at this point I am a slave. But I think my next keyboard gonna be different. I think so. I think, what kind of, you suggest me I could buy 10 keyless Logitech keyboard. Logitech, right? Logitech, right? Let's go XCOM. One of the biggest Polish shops. Wait. Keyboards! Where I can find the keyboards? Simple as that. Logitech, and from the most expensive. Most expensive. I can't have the side panel, the numlocks. I used to it too much because somehow my movement on my mousepad on my desk is like I need to have close hands each other, and before I was using, like, for kind of long time, for a few years, keyboard with numlocks. I was hitting my keyboard very often. Logitech wired, yeah, I don't need wireless, I can have wired. That's nice. This is so cheap. Nice, looks nice. And what kind of switches we have here? Some universal switches or just some Logitech switches? Actually, I could buy. I'm always buying the black keyboards, and I'm switching the switches to the white ones. So maybe right now I could buy simply the whole white. It looks like it's flat. Just wanted to see from the side. Looks like flat buttons. Flat side buttons. Actually, you gave me already the keyboard which I would like to get, and this is surprisingly cheap. Why is there this reason? Why it's so cheap? I would say, I mean, maybe this is not the flagship keyboard, obviously, but I can spend on the keyboard like triple than that. I mean, I don't want to, but if I would be motivated, I can. What the fuck is this price here? 1500 zloty almost, which is 350 euro, something like this. I love palm rest keyboard. I was never using that, but I believe you. I need to have this. How to show? I need to have this side, left side, very close to the buttons, just like this. This is, and I like this small keyboards like this. 10 keyless. Can I select this in the site? I can. Sony. Logitech 28. Oh, sorry, you use Logitech G213. This one, but it's a separate palm rest. Because I have still, I still have all of my I think, of my mouses, old Nagas, and keyboards in my basement, and all of the palm rests from the previous keyboards, they are not used still there. Xenomorph, it is so much cheaper here, that keyboard. So much cheaper here, that keyboard. Do you mean this one? I was checking before. This is how much is this in euro? It's like 110, 115 euro, something like this. What is your nationality, Xenomorph? Do you have this on your channel? Belgium, okay. 69 euro. Oh, wait, 69 euro is okay. Do I follow you? No. Do you have some infos? Jolie? You are Dutch. Sorry, language. Sorry. 69 euro. Very similar price, actually. I said 115 euro. I was very much wrong, actually. It's not cheaper. It's slightly cheaper but by just 2 euro. You are Dutch, okay. Kinda sad that we have restrict in Netherlands and Belgium. What kind of? Wait, I wanted to see. Maybe pink one. Okay. Okay. This is the volume button, I guess. But it's black. I mean, actually, it's aluminium right here, I believe. So it's a bit lighter. For AION2, I have to go home to Hungary to add AION2 to Steam. Just download the purple. Don't use the Steam. You are not forced to use the Steam. I have 45 euros for my mouse, gaming, wireless, Logitech. I wish I could use this kind of two side button mouses. This is obviously, you know it, but this is my daily mouse. It's a SteelSeries one with side buttons for any type of the single player games, and this is only for MMOs like the Razer Naga, right? Purple ain't work. Why? Because of these restrictions? I didn't know that. Does VPN not work? Good question. Is VPN... Purple is really by the government, or how it's locked, how it's restricted? Wait, what was again? Wait, this one. My only question is if it has top switches, like, you know, like the decent top switches. Top switches, I mean. There is no info in the description about the switches. I believe it's fine. It's so flat. I'm not sure if because, you know, my keyboard is a bit, you know, like high a bit, and also the switches are high. So check this. USB. Oh, you can. I remember I used to use some tournament edition of some Razer keyboard a few years ago, and you could unplug the keyboard from the back of the keyboard, and that was so nice with such an amount of bugs inside the synapse. It was so easy to unplug, plug in, and fix something. I miss that pretty much, actually. Okay, it's more expensive. Yeah, I was checking that already. Yeah, and I think I have to order this one because it looks like the height of the buttons is similar to the current one. Analog switches. Multicolor. Okay, RNG. RGB, RNG. RGB. Wait. Let me open. Maybe not like this. A goggle. In the goggle. It looks like it's not big, 1 millimeter difference. It's great. It's great. I can use to it. I mean, it's not problem at all. I'm just doing this for no reason. Actually, I'm just curious. So this one looks like too flat. I'm writing in English and I have from the this is the I'm not using the AI from the Google very often, and I have the answer in Polish. Oh yeah, this is much flatter. Yeah, it's like 5 millimeters flatter. Can I say like that? Flatter? This keyboard. 5 millimeters is, I can assume it's a lot for the muscle memory, like 5 millimeters. So yeah, this one would be better. Fast internet. Ooh, cutie. Oh look like a combo. What a combo. I can buy keyboard and mouse together. Do you think it's a good choice? Could I play good with this? At least decent? I like it. You can use a VPN to connect maybe to Germany and launch the Steam with it. Ah, sorry, the Steam have a restriction. Okay, I don't know why I thought you mean the Purple have the restriction, but yeah, I know the Steam have the restriction because of this gamble situation inside the Steam, right? I remember now. Yeah, you can go. I think it might work like this. I mean, depends which VPN program you use or any. You can, for example, sometimes I want to use some sites, strange sites that I don't have, that I cannot connect from the Poland. So I'm using the Edge for that, just to get some fast infos. And for that I'm changing my connection to different country. And you can add the Steam for sure. But what about the Purple? Purple is not working because I'm not gonna use this stream for AION2 after global release. I'm gonna use the Purple. What is this keyboard? You know, the software is also very important for me, and I was dealing with the, oh, it looks nice. I mean, colorful keybinds, and it looks nice. I'm a bit familiar with the Logitech Hub. That was the name of this software. Just a little bit, but still, you know. That's okay. This sort. The software is crucial. I mean, it looks nice. It looks very nice. Actually, on my shelf right here, I have many different buttons for the Razer keyboard, but I like to use only whites. Looks nice, but the software is important for me, so my only second choice at this point would be the Logitech. And it's, wait, so I just realized, I'm blind. It has the num keys. I have to buy the keyboard with in the 10 keyless version, so without this keybinds. Sorry, without this numlocks. Without this site. It has to be short for me. Just like this. I think that's gonna be my choice. I'm not planning to buy this right now, but I'm gonna remember this version of the keyboard. Not all Logitech mice keyboard support macro with G-Hub, but I guess when you buy some close to the flagship hardware, I mean this is close to the hub ship, I might say, you can, right? I believe so, that's why, you know. Yeah, it's very similar to my current Razer. And what you have? You have back, pause, play. I have many different shortcuts in my keyboard, even if it's so short like this. For example, these buttons changing different scenes and other stuff in my OBS while streaming. These buttons with the combination of NF and these buttons changing different sets for my foobar when I'm playing the music. And of course the combination for the games, the rotation, the macros for the games. This is the volume, right? I don't like to use... I guess this volume will change system volume, which I never do. I never change the system volume. Only my headset volume. Okay. Maintenance has started. What a coincidence. Like in... okay. I like the Steam, everything there for me, but your government told you you cannot. Change the government. That's my only suggestion. Or use the VPN. Actually, you have two options. For now, guys, I'm gonna go. Thank you very much for watching the stream. Let's wait for the global release. It's a busy week for me, and I wish you the great rest of the week, and nothing else to say. Much love. Thank you for any support. Thank you for being with me. Friendly kiss. Thank you.
There is nothing there.